Determine the equations of the following straight lines. Let's start with the first one. We need to find out the equation of a line that makes equal intercepts on the x-axis as well as the y-axis, and it passes through the point 2, 3. Okay, let us begin. So first what we'll do, we're going to consider a line, an equation of a line. So let the equation of the line be given by x over a added to y over b equals to 1, where a and b are the x and y intercepts respectively. Now in the problem, it is given that the line cuts off equal intercepts. So that means a equals to b. So if a equals to b, then what we have here is x over a added to y over b, but in place of b, we're going to replace with an a. That's going to be equals to 1. Or what we have here is x plus y equals to a. So this is the equation of the line. Let's label this as equation number 1. Our goal will be to find out the equation of the line. In other words, we need to find out the value of a. Now it's given here that the line passes through the point a, passes through the point 2, 3. Now if the line passes through the point 2, 3, then this point must satisfy the equation of the line. That means we're going to replace x with the x coordinate value of the coordinate and y with the y coordinate value of the point. So that means we have 2 plus 3 equals to a. Solving for a, we get a value to be equals to 5. That means that hence the required equation of the line, equation of the line is x plus y equals to 5. Okay, let's try to understand it graphically. So here we have an equation x plus y equals to 5. So if we convert this to the intercept form, all we have to do is divide throughout with 5. We are going to get x over 5 added to y over 5 equals to 1. Now clearly the x-intercept is 5 and the y-intercept value, that's equals to 5 units as well. So if we are going to consider the xy coordinate plane, so let's say we have the xy coordinate plane. So here the x-intercept is positive 5 and the y-intercept is positive 5. That means we have a straight line. The straight line is going to have the x-intercept a equals to 5, the y-intercept b equals to 5, and we can verify that it is definitely going to pass through a point having the coordinates 2, 3. Okay, now let's move on to the second problem. A line, we need to find out the equation of a line that passes through the point -5, 4 and has its intercepted segment between the x-axis and y-axis divided by this point in the ratio 1:2. To begin with, we're going to consider the xy coordinate plane. Now let us do one thing. We're going to plot the point -5, 4. So let us suppose we consider this as the point P that corresponds to the coordinate value -5, 4. Next, what we'll do, we're going to draw a line which is going to pass through these 2 points, and it's going to have both x and the y intercept. So here we have the line. Let's call it as the line L1. So line L1, let's say this has an x-intercept. Now x-intercept here, a is going to be a negative value. That's because it's intersecting the x-axis in the negative direction. We're going to call this as the point A, having the coordinates -a, 0. Then the y-intercept, which is going to be denoted by the by b. So let's say this is the y-intercept b, that's going to be positive, and the coordinate of the point of intersection on the y-axis by the line is given by 0, b. Okay, so we are supposing that the equation of the line is given by x over a plus y over b equals to 1. That's the intercept form of the line, where -a and positive b are the x and the y intercept. Now the way we have chosen the line passing through the point B is such that it is going to divide the line AB, the line segment AB, into ratio 1:2 internally. So what we can do now is use the internal section formula. So coordinates of the point B, which is -5, 4, this is going to be equals to, now we're going to use the internal section formula to find out the x coordinate first. To find out the x coordinate, we begin by considering the value 1 here, which is going to get multiplied to the x coordinate of point B. So we have 1 multiplied to 0. This is going to get added to, we'll consider the value 2. This is going to get multiplied to the x coordinate of point A. So we have 2 multiplied to negative A, whole divided by the sum of the ratios. So that's 1 plus 2. And then to find out the y coordinate, again we use the internal section formula. So 1 is going to get multiplied to the y coordinate of point B. So we have 1 times B added to 2 times the y coordinate of point A. So we have 2 times 0 divided by the sum of the ratios, 1 plus 2. Now we have negative 5 comma 4. This is going to be equals to, so 1 times 0, that's a 0. We have negative 2a over 3 comma, so 1 times b, that's simply going to be b, so we b over 3. Now since 2 coordinate points are equal to each other, so by the law of equality, what we can do here, we can equate the x coordinate and the y coordinate separately to get negative 2 over a to a negative 2a over 3. It will be equals to negative 5, and the y coordinates are going to be equals, b over 3 is going to be equals to 4. Solving for the value of a, so a comes out to be 15 over 2 and b comes out to be equals to 12. Okay, so now we have successfully obtained the value of a and b. However, we don't need a here, we need negative a, because we have already considered negative a to be the x-intercept. So that means our actual a value, so now we have negative a, that's going to be equals to negative 15 over 2, and b, that's going to be equals to 12. Fine. So what is the equation of the line? So equation of the line here, we have to be very careful. We have considered it to be x over a plus y over b equals to 1, but actually a value we are not going to replace with positive 15 over 2. We have to take the negative value, since we have a negative intercept that we have considered here, negative x-intercept. So in place of x, in place of a, we're going to replace with negative 15 over 2. Be wary of this fact, plus y over b. So b value, that's equals to 12, equals to 1. Further simplification is going to give us negative 2x over 15 added to y over 12 equals to 1. We can further simplify. All we have to do is consider the lowest common multiple of 15 and 12. So that's going to be equals to 60. So what we'll do, we're going to multiply both sides of the equation with negative 60. We're doing it with negative 60 so that the coefficient of x becomes positive. We're multiplying negative 60 to the right hand side as well, and that's going to give us so 15 times 4, that's 60. So 4 times 2 will be 8. So we're going to get positive 8x minus 5y equals to negative 60. Or we can say 8x minus 5y added to 60 equals to 0 is the required equation of the line. This is going to be the required equation of the line, of the straight line. Now, this is not the only possibility. There is one more possibility. The other possibility being, since it's mentioned here that the line is going to pass through the point negative 5 comma 4, and it is intercepted between the x-axis and y-axis and divided by this point into ratio 1:2. So the other possibility is going to be the line passes through the point. Let me sketch that line. So the line L2, which is represented by the yellow line, this is also another possibility. It is also passing through the point P negative 5 comma 4. Now here, when we try to derive the equation of this line, there are a few adjustments that we need to make. So here the x-intercept as well as the y-intercept, that's going to be positive. So we consider this point to be as a, having the coordinates positive a comma 0, and this particular point is going to be 0 comma positive b. Okay? This is one information. And here now this point P for negative 5 comma 4, it is still going to divide the segment AB, but it's going to divide it externally. It's no longer going to divide it internally. So here we'll have to apply the external section formula in this particular case to get the required equation that I'm leaving as an exercise for you to try out.